we're here. I don't know. I get a little countdown on the screen, 3, 2, 1, and I just feel like you got to do something. And I don't even know if it's already started or not. So that's why I'm always, it's an awkward moment. You don't know what to do. You don't know exactly when it starts. You want to be clever, or you don't. Sometimes I do. Most of the time I do. Just want to acknowledge I'm trying to capture that 0 second moment. But we're here for another gig at the packed Charlotte's Web. But yeah, I was debating. Probably going to be showers somewhere, but they named, But the horse, this will be my first gig here without the horse. I don't know if they just took him out for the day. They don't have a gate, so they had to take down the whole side here. See that? I don't know. This new family moved in, and she's one of the bartenders, young girl with a family. Seemed like a nice enough family. But I thought the owner of this bar, who she works for, this was her horse. So I thought it was, Although that's new out there, the Gray Wolf. I don't know where that. I think it was around here. Ugh, friggin' ant. I got a really bad back. Not quite sure exactly the moment. And it's kind of an ongoing thing, but right now it's at one of its worst points. Like I have an ant crawling up my calf. And getting that ant off there is not easy. Just saying. And then, I'll pick up, once I get it set up and start playing guitar, I'll forget about it. And then it's just fucked up. I don't know. I don't believe it's psychosomatic. In fact, I do nothing about it and I do a lot of things that probably would not be recommended. But anyway, we're doing the setup. So we'll leave that going. Right there. We'll bring it over here. We'll move it around. A little humid, a little past 2:30. Should only be a couple minutes. I think I'm ready with what I want to play. For a few openers, got some debuts. Songs that are maybe once here in like 100 gigs. Then a new one. 2 new ones. I wrote them down a long time ago. That's what happens. You get excited, you write them down, you work on them, you're like, And then it kind of mulls, you play it here and there, and then all of a sudden it just finds its whatever, you hope. You're looking for a groove. You play a song, you don't want any awkward moments. If you can control the silence, if there is any, if you're playing by yourself and you got to do a little lick, you can keep control of the pace of the song and the silence. Let it work for you instead of it being awkward. It's kind of what you're going for. But a lot of times, for me, I'll start playing a song before maybe it's ready or I'm ready to. And I'm willing to have those awkward moments on stage. Because I always remember they'd say that if you're being a deadhead, in the early 80s, Bob Weir was learning to play slide guitar. He's basically doing it in concert. And if you listen to some of the early tapes of like his solos on Rooster, Little Red Rooster, or CC Rider, they can be interesting. You know it's not Jerry playing it. And I remember Jerry talking about that and be like, yeah, Bob's he's not shy about, and he had to. Think about it. They tried to fire him in '69. Why am I just not seeing that? Because then I get home and this tuner turns right on. And here I'm like, it doesn't work. I think it's on. Yeah, okay. God, that's just bad lighting. I've got something crawling on my neck. dog doesn't bite me. Everything seems more difficult than it needs to be right now for some weird reason. Not insurmountable, just awkward. So I started stringing the guitar strings. I actually looked at the directions that came with like a set of Martin strings, or maybe it came with the ukulele or the guitar itself. But I always used to wrap it around the tuning, what do you call it, the tuning tower or whatever, and then go through the hole and then tune it up. But they showed in the directions for Martin, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was for the guitar. To go through the hole first, go straight up through the hole, then you come around to whatever side. If you're looking at the guitar and it's the right side, you know, the G, B, or E. You go through the hole, swing it around towards the center, and go under the string. And that's it. And then start tuning it. And it looks like that's, unless I'm missing something, I don't even have that much wrapped around it. But it seems to be really holding its tune from week to week, you know. It seems to be a little more responsive in a good way. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know if it's too bad out of tune. We don't worry about that though. It's really irrelevant because it's a lot of my favorite music. You know, 50s, Fats Domino, 60s, Stones and shit. It's all out of tune. Something's out of tune all the time. We're not even going to bring any other instruments, I think, right now. They're right over there. We are going to get the mic stand. We leave that in the car now. Oh, all right. Thought I had something else broken. This isn't a perfect fit for the screw-on. It doesn't strip it, but it's weird. But like right now, it's not even going down. But it will eventually catch. Maybe not. Whatever. I can't understand a situation where you want to put the microphone straight at the top of the microphone stand. Like even if you were just a singer, wouldn't you want to have it come away a little bit? Even if you were going to take it off the stand, you'd probably want it on there occasionally. So I'm just curious why they sell the mic stand and that there's not a perfect accessory for it. In fact, let's try and redo that. It's somewhat difficult with the microphone on. Yeah, that's just wonky. Oh well. I don't know what I can do. Silicone. Good stuff. Finger lubricant. Oh, hey! Go over there. Finger lubricant. Really thought about that. My mind ain't in the gutter all the time. I think I bought some sort of thing that was supposed to be for the woman one time. I never got to use it, but like an oil or something. I forget what it was. I was feeling charitable wherever I saw that. Or maybe I felt she was going to be charitable. But she wasn't. Now I stick to monogamy. Well, yeah. Not ambidextrous. My masturbatory powers are limited. It's all in your mind. How do we get here? Oh yeah, the finger lubricant. Now, if you immediately start talking about sex out there, does that reveal too much? Oh. Yeah, the back. Back hurts, man. Check. All right, we'll move this around a little bit. The spirit of, well, maybe we'll go to its final resting spot. Let me see here. All right, Al. How's that, mate? Okay, all right then. All right then. I'll tell you, it gets exhausting. The back. Like Friday night, I went to Disney World after work, and I worked hard. I sweated a lot. Sweated or sweat a lot? Sweated a lot Friday. Thursday and Friday, I had to unload a bunch of pallets of material. You know, boxes that weren't they were, you know, they weren't heavy, but they weren't just popcorn or whatever inside. And there was a lot of them. It was hot, so I sweated a lot. I was really dehydrated. Then I went up to Disney World, walked around. It was windy. By the time I get back, like 2:30 in the morning after the drive home, and I was cramping up my whole. It was like the rib muscles and stuff. I almost couldn't breathe at one point because it just takes over, dude. You can't move. You know, you're like, I need to do this to stop this. And you're like, I can't do that. It was just terrific. And then what to compound the problem, so the issue I have, and then what makes it so annoying, or more annoying, is that my back is so bad, sometimes I get a cramp. And I go to move for the cramp, and my back prevents me, or vice versa. It's crazy. I didn't think, I wasn't a freaking coal miner. I don't know what the fuck. I didn't think I was this beat up. I just didn't think being a voice and data cabler would leave me feeling crippled at times. Not even 60. Thought it'd be fit. You know? Just climbing some ladders, pulling some cable. All right, let's see what we got cooking here. Should be enough to get going. looking for one song that I was playing, which I've done without the lyrics before, but I don't. It's a biggie. Well, I have Desolation Row down. I do not have this one down completely. To try unaided right now. Wow. You are missing out. Too bad it's not smell-o-vision, man. It's all the orange, whatever. Pretty strong. Why is everything uncomfortable? that answers that question. Will it rain or not? It's not a paid advertisement for Coke. If you're out there, call me. Pay for my medical bill. Hey, sweetie, what's up there, baby? Hey. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, darling. Come here there, buddy. Hey. Come here, buddy. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Come here, darling. What's up there, sweetheart? You're a cutie, huh? Come here. Come on. Look at you. Say hi to the folks out there. Come on. Huh? You okay? What are you doing? Hey. What are you doing? Where'd you go? Pre-game. Left. Have the words to that one down. I more or less do. Trouble with verse 2. Oh, fuck. more for the road. Come on over here, sweetheart. Bit of pain involved right now.